So good morning to everyone again. About Ankit, so after the last match, he was taken to the hospital, and as we speak now, all things did go well. He had a surgical procedure for his AC joint, shoulder joint dislocation. So the procedure was completed, and he is back with us now. So we wish him all the best for a speedy recovery, and we hope to get him back with us on the pitch as soon as we can. No, I think it's going to be definitely longer than that because after a surgical procedure, the process takes much more time. So most probably this season is going to be out, but we'll work on him on a week-to-week basis, and we'll hope to have him back with us as soon as we can.
So another tough game of the card. So what is the mindset of the team? How is the preparation?
I think definitely, if you look at Goa, they are doing well. They're in the top 3 in the league as we speak. But we approach all of the games in a pretty same manner in terms of our preparation. So we know what their strengths are, what they do well in the attacking areas, how they are threatening on set pieces and things like that. So definitely those areas we have worked on as the course of the week. But we are confident, especially if we take the momentum from the last 45 minutes that we played against Mohun Bagan here. I think there are really positives to take into the next game. So there is positive feeling and energy around the place. So yeah, we're really looking forward for a competitive game, which we will look to compete for the 3 points.
Coach, you see, there was several injuries. The condition prevailed in the ground. That they actually, according to people, the match cannot run. Several times, ball has been stopped somewhere, some places in the field. So water logging began, and the match was run with a very difficult condition. I think it's a very dangerous for players also.
So I think
it's not a player for ISL like game.
It's a very good point that you've raised, and I would like to answer it in a different way. I would like to look at the positives in that situation. First of all, it is a very big thank you and a lot of gratitude from us as a club to all the volunteers, all the ball boys, all the cleaners and the helpers and our admin staff that were there on the day to make sure that the game was not washed off. It was because of their efforts that we could actually get back onto the pitch, complete the 90 minutes and then play. Even, for example, today on the training pitch, because of the storm yesterday, very difficult weather conditions, there was a lot of things on the pitch and around the pitch, but because of the great team of the volunteers, the helpers, the cleaners, the ball boys and all the staff that we have, including all the departments, because of their hard work, it was very possible that we could play the 90 minutes on the last game. So, and on top of that, the technical aspects that you mentioned, those decisions were taken by the referees. There was pitch inspection every 30 minutes, and beyond those 30 minutes, there was a delay again of 30 minutes. But I think in the second half, the ball was rolling, and both the teams wanted to play, and both the teams wanted to get the 90 minutes out of the way. So all in all, it was a massive effort from the people that I've mentioned, and because of them, we could get the game underway. See, in these kind of aspects and situations which are beyond our control, this is difficult for us to comment on those things because what we look forward to is the preparation for the game, for the 90 minutes, how best we can prepare our players and everyone in and around the club to compete in the 90 minutes and get a good outcome of the result that we want. So that is something that we look to focus on and not the external aspects of what's happening around. We'd like to keep a very steady mindset of taking it every game by game and not really get affected by these external factors, as you have pointed out.
Maikan is a very first-class midfielder, so what is your role against the Goans?
The Goa is very good team, but we training well. Go for win. We give you everything for this match.
During the last game, unfortunately, when compared that coach showed no impact. So can it be any impact in the team next match?
See, of course, when you have the head coach sent off, of course, he carries a presence, and that presence will definitely be missed on the touchline. But as we say, our job as staff, as a group of coaches, as a group of staff in the first team and around the first team, is to make sure that before the 90 minutes starts, we do all the work to make sure that the players are ready for the 90 minutes. And throughout the week, of course, on the match, the head coach would not be there, but we've had our coach with us throughout the training week. So nothing has changed in terms of the preparations for that. So, and as we all know and all say, once the referee blows the whistle, it's these guys who take the game forward. We take a step back and these guys take the step forward. So in terms of that, we are all well prepared.
Tomorrow, when the game starts, you will be the youngest Indian to be the touchline. Are you aware of that?
I think our media team had just pointed out before. See, these kind of things, these are there, but our focus is well and truly on making sure we get the 3 points against Goa. So the focus will all be on that.
With the absence of Vinali, so as a young coach, so how do you look forward to that responsibility?
See, it's always a matter of collaboration. You know, no individual person ever does anything by himself. You know, we have a very good set of staff, and of course, we will all be working together and leaning on experiences of everyone to make the decisions that will be in the best interests of getting the good outcome that we expect in the game.
Critically speaking, so can you point out certain areas, like you said, areas that you need to focus and maybe for tomorrow's game?
See, football is all about the two boxes, you know, the attacking box and the defending box. You know, if in the next game we are really aggressive in the attacking box and take our chances, and likewise be really calm, composed and focused in our own box, I think we can be really competitive. And that will be the key focus tomorrow, is to make sure we are really critical in both these boxes on the pitch tomorrow.
For Maya, can you explain your journey for the last 2 years? How it
Yeah, before 2 seasons before I play in I League. Last season only I joined Northeast. I come from ISL in first, and then we play Turan Cup. We win the cup, and then I adapt Northeast. The players and coaching staff helped me as I grow the next level. So I playing here good for myself also, my career also.
As a player, can you explain it to me? What is the mindset of the team? Like when you have a bad game,
Yeah.
how do you prepare mentally? Motivate each other for the next game to be in a better shape.
Yeah, footballer every match not can win. Like sometime we lose, sometime we win. So we focus for the win only. Then that day we little bit sad, but next training will come. We focus for next game.
So how hopeful you are for tomorrow's game?
Yeah, everything positive.
Because we are now 12 at the point is at 12th position. So from here, how will you like it in the season?
Right now we are thinking about the next game, and 3 points in the next game would be a massive push and a help in getting us higher up the league. So, you know, we're taking it game by game. We have a positive environment within the players and the staff. You know, there is good belief that we have. So we are looking forward to the next game, that is tomorrow, and making sure we get out of that with 3 points.
Jiu-Jitsu এৰিনাত ষ্ট্ৰেংথ ফ'কাছ ছেল্ফ ডিফেন্স আৰু ক্ৰিয়েটিভিটি গঢ়ি তোলক জিউ-জিটছু জুডো কাৰাটে যোগাসন আৰু ড্ৰয়িঙৰ প্ৰফেশ্যনেল প্ৰশিক্ষণ মেটত চেম্পিয়ন আৰু কেনভাছত শিল্পী বিকাশ কৰা এৰিনা পৰিয়ালত যোগদান কৰক ফ্ৰী ট্ৰায়েল আৰু অফাৰৰ বাবে কল কৰক 9859952504 8724905439 75768 হাউচ নম্বৰ 25 বাইলেন 9 অপজিট ৰিলায়েন্স ট্ৰেন্ডছ জু ৰোড গুৱাহাটী